Right guys, loads of people have been asking for them. So now it's time to do a bit of a demo on a Hercules console. This unit is called DJ Console RMX2, and first thing very apparent, comes in its own bag. So other companies, look and watch. Yeah, I like this. Instead of being encased in polystyrene and then all you're left with is the console, this one here has its own bag. Nice one. There is polystyrene in the bag, but of course that's for just transportation purposes only. So what do we get in the box? First of all, you get information on the Hercules community. So go and check them out on Facebook, on YouTube as well. Also Hercules Mix Room. You get the software, which is compatible with PC and Mac. It's Virtual DJ. This here is box standard with virtually all controllers now. It just shows you what the functions are for, what they do. This almost is like a quick look guide. You get your destruction manual, also known as instruction manual. You get the controller, and I like this, right? Hercules, top marks, 100% score big time. It annoys me when you get some items, I'm not saying controllers or anything, in general, some items, and it comes with one plug, and that's about it. Right, power supply here, and it's universal. So if anyone's asking, will it work in my country? If you see this, I'm pretty sure it will. So, European, this one here for US, and that one in there, I will try and dig it out. It's very difficult holding the camera as well. That is UK. So well done. So you're not going to worry about it. Comes with every single plug you can imagine. Right, there is the controller. First thing I noticed about that, it's sturdy, it's metal, it's well constructed, it's built well. I can't see this falling apart. It looks nice. It's pleasing to the eye. There it is, all right? I like it. It's got a bit of class. There we are, all right? Faders feel secure. They feel sturdy. All right, there's a bit of a wobble there, but then as you move them up and down, you're not supposed to move faders, up faders, right and left. You're supposed to move them up and down. They feel nice. There's a good feel as well to the dials, and yeah, I can see these working for quite a while and not having to worry about, you know, after 6 months or a year of hard labour, them starting to fall apart. Crossfade as well, looks as though you can take that out and change it over, which is a small feature, but very good if you're a scratch turntablist. There's nothing worse than 6 months later, the paint's disappeared and you start getting crackles and pops if that does happen. And it does happen for people who are continually using the crossfade. Don't worry about it. It's part and parcel of being a scratch turntablist. All you do, whop that out, put a new one in. So don't complain if it starts going. Pitch seem nice and smooth. There's also a point there where it clicks, so you know you're in the center point. Mic, XLR and jack, which should by now be box standard. So anyone listening, that really has got to be box standard now for any mixer or any controller if you're having a microphone. Headphone there is 1/4 inch jack. Have a look at the back, and we have binding posts there, so that straight away tells me you can plug in your vinyl turntables, switches for line or phono, so you can plug in your CD players as well, and balanced out, which is fantastic. This means that this would be quite happy in your bedroom. Alternatively, it would be quite happy somewhere in Ibiza in a big nightclub, because you've got you're going to have a proper signal coming out of here. In other words, if the amp rack is half a mile away, if you've got XLR and you've got very good cables, then you're not going to have any signal loss. All right, maybe not half a mile, but you know what I mean. Output 3 and 4, and booth out as well, so you can monitor. You've got a USB port, you've got on-off, and you've got your power supply in there, and that presumably is to wrap around for the power supply. I'll have to look at that, but maybe you can tell me as well. Or it could be like a hook. Hook it up. You know, when you've had enough, just hook it up out the way. Look at that. Right, let's plug this rather nice DJ console RMX2 from Hercules in. oops, beg your pardon, in there where the power supply was, in that bag, of course, you get your USB 3 as well. Alright guys, now first of all, the tune I've got on is River Flows in You by Jasper Forks. Now, it could be me, please tell me if it's me or if you've had problems as well, but I tried putting the program in a Mac, and I'm actually used to PC, and in the end I just gave up. I just stuck it in the PC and I got it within sort of like 3 minutes. Could be down to me because I'm not used to Mac, more to PC. But there we go, we've got it plugged in. There it is. I've got a little power speaker there at the moment, and we're good to go. That's the track. If you're familiar with Virtual DJ LE, very straightforward. A lot of people don't like Virtual DJ, but to be quite honest, it's very simple. It's there, it works, and it's self-explanatory. So, without going into great detail, I mean, alright, something else here as well. Talk about this, and I don't know whether this is actually happening now, but it should happen. And let me know as well. Controllers like this, alright, they've got their own certain amount of software in here. Now, please, companies, why can't you do something like this? Why can't there be software in every single controller like this that is compatible with PC and Mac? So as soon as you plug it in, the PC recognises what you've got, and then they automatically talk to each other. And then, of course, you have your program, for example, if it's Tractor, Virtual DJ, Serato, DJ Intro, etc. It automatically goes onto your PC or your Mac, so you have it there. And then, of course, because you're on the web, you should be, then if it's an old version, it updates. The reason I'm saying this is instead of having a CD and putting it in and trying to find it and messing around like that, to be quite honest, technology the way it is now, we shouldn't have to mess around with programs on CDs. You should be able to just plug something in. It finds all necessary software that should be in here already, and then away it goes. That should happen. Please let me know if it can happen. It should. I mean, are you a little bit peed off with getting the CD and putting it in? I mean, to be quite honest, we don't need that anymore. So let's have it where you can just plug your hardware in, the PC finds the program, all necessary programs, and bang, there it is. You should only have to click a couple of icons. Anyway, that's my being peed off. Yeah, let's have a look at the hardware. Now, I like it. It's relatively small, but it's very sturdy. It's made with metal. Now, to me, items like this should be well constructed, and this is. All right. Now, because I'm using this for demonstration only, there are pads on there that so you take those off. You can just see that there. So I'm not going to do that for here. For this, around the side, bit of a pitch bend. Where are we? We're in vinyl mode at the moment. Yeah, there you go. But you can pitch bend here as well. Pitch, mode here for loop, effect, sample and cue. So for example, if I go to effects, if we have a look there, you can see flanger. That's number 1, if I press number 2, we go to beat grid. And you can hear a slight difference. As it finished, it's finished. Right, let's press play over there. Now we're on the other side. Beat grid. Flanger. Flipping double. Overlap. Crossfade over. volume up. Again. What I'm going to do, I'm going to keep it just tapping in one of the first reds. Kill switches on each of the frequencies, bass, mid and treble. So there's two ways of killing all the frequencies. One is to turn the dials fully anti-clockwise to 7 o'clock. Bring them back to 12 o'clock then. Or alternatively, you can press the kill buttons and that is complete kill. Great feature. We have got effects both sides. At the moment I'm on the sample, so I'm going to press one of the pads. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, alright, not exactly the best samples in the world, but then again you can put your own in there. I'm going to press the mode button now, and we go to Q, press it again, and we can loop. So, in, out. Press the out and we come out of that loop. Press that again, we go to effect, onto flanger, beat grid, flipping double, over loop. Center area, if you're not familiar with controllers, they're all pretty much near enough the same. We have up and down and right to left, so we can go through files and folders here, or up and down we can go through the files, so for example, and the folders. So for example, when you're in your PC, you go from your computer, desktop, etc. When you click on one of those, you'll get to your folders. Maybe in that folder, when you open it, you've got more folders. When you open that folder, you'll go to your files. So of course you have your files here. Try and tag them correctly, and this is where you can scroll up and down, meaning up and down, or right and left is when you scroll then back and forwards. So back and forwards from maybe PC folder files to files up and down. Once you've got the appropriate file, then it's just a question of loading A or loading B. Loading A, left-hand player, loading B, right-hand player. I'll just give you an example of that now. So we're on What Can You Do For Me? Extended Mix Utah Saints versus Drum Sound and Bassline Smith. That's ready. I'm going to put it on the right-hand side. So all I'm going to do is press load B. And there she blows. And all I need to do now is press play. Just above each of the virtual turntables, I can press this. It's like a triangle with a line next to it. That'll take me forward through the track. It's facing to the right hand side. The other one facing to the left will go backwards through the track, and we can see that there quite clearly, going back through the track. And now if I press the other one, we're moving fast forward through the track. Okay, we've got pitch bend, press the plus. We can hear the track speeding up. Finger off, go back to its original speed. Minus, slow down. Take finger off, go back to its original speed. Pitch, away from you, slows down. Center position is the speed that the track was originally made. Forward towards you will speed up. So there you go, it's the Hercules DJ Console Remix 2, comes with Virtual DJ LE. Alternatively, you can use the DJ Djuced as well software, and the track I'm using at the moment, because people are always asking what tracks, is Light Up the World, Benny Page remix. It's Yasmin featuring Shy Effects and Miss Dynamite. Just to let you know as well, here is the main volume. I mean, that's pretty much it. It's very self-explanatory here, very simple to understand, even if you are completely new with the likes of controllers. Judging by how it's laid out, you can see virtual turntables, crossfade, up and down faders, shift, Sync, of course, if you want the program to match the beats for you. Cue, play, pause, your touch sensitive jog wheels, pitch, microphone, EQ, load, headphones, kill switches, pads here for the effects, internal workings for the programs, and then on the back, again self-explanatory, you have your cables for your main out. So if you are, like I said earlier, if you are going to use this on the road, I highly recommend you use XLR. Grounding for vinyl turntables, other inputs for phono, which is turntables, line, which is your CD players, output 3, and booth control output. And that there is if you want to hang meat from it. Just kidding, all right? I will put information in the description. Once again, the DJ Console Remix 2 from Hercules, and I will say practice and enjoy, and nice one. If you've got anything like this or anything from Hercules, don't hesitate. Let's see some video response. Let's see some video responses. Practice and enjoy. Nice one.